How we sounding today, Chris?
We are sounding pretty clean.
How we looking today, Chris?
We are looking stupendous.
How we smelling today, Chris?
Yeah, we always smell great. It always smells good in here, right? Never a problem.
Yeah, of course. Come on, man. Stop playing with him. But yes, you already know what it is. It's the Mayor's Office podcast, baby. My name is Ralph, a.k.a. the Mayor, a.k.a. the last Mayor Bender, a.k.a. Mr. Highs and Lows. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. But I am Mr. Highs and Lows for today. I don't do this podcast by myself. I do it with two amazing, fantastic, well-hydrated individuals. Coming up first, the owner of 1990 Studios, the man we will always invite to the cookout, the OG himself. Talk to him.
What's going on, man? It's the Mayor's Office podcast. Chris Stacks Edwards here at 1990 Studios, ready to kick off another one. Feels like it's been a minute, but glad to be back in the saddle.
It has been quite some time, but that's okay. We're going to get into why it's been some time. You know, we miss you guys, the listeners, the watchers, the viewers, and we appreciate you. Chris, thank you for that. That's two of us. That's 2 out of 3. Who's the missing link? Sitting here to my left, the rule breaker himself, Mr. OG himself.
The rule breaker is crazy.
That might be your new nickname, actually, the rule breaker. He sees rules and he breaks them immediately.
Allegedly.
Talk to him.
Happy to be back, man. This one is an instant classic already. I can already smell it. It smells like a classic podcast, but it's your boy Champion Scribe. Happy to be here.
Oh, Champion Scribe was good. Yeah. Yeah, you got some, the Zookeeper.
That's never been said before.
The zookeeper.
Yeah, because he was throwing me to the Cougars earlier this summer. At the beginning of the summer, as soon as it got warm, threw me to the Cougars.
I didn't. Let's stop right there. I didn't throw you to the Cougars. I wasn't even involved. The Cougars saw it right past me and said, "This is what I want."
He drove me to the zoo.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man, Adriel, I got a question for you. What episode are we on today?
79.
79 episodes of the Mayor's Office podcast. And on episode 79, I want to wish everybody a good day.
Everyone.
Not everybody. There's not everybody I want to wish a good day. The people I don't want to wish a good day are the people that don't listen. Instead of listening, you know what they decide to do?
What are they doing?
They just wait. They wait for their chance to speak.
We're not going to name names?
Not going to name names.
Okay.
But we got a few exes. I think we all do.
I have
a few old friends.
I have no exes and no old friends.
You have no exes and you just have current people in your life.
That's it.
You live in the present.
All we have is the present.
And that's the present.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send us your questions. Okay, we got some new stuff coming up. We want to hear from you. Anything you want us to talk about, any topic you want us to get into, themayormedia@gmail.com. Send us your questions. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Of course, we're here looking beautiful. And leave us a rating on all your podcast platforms. But before we go any further, let's go back in time. Can we go to the time machine, Chris?
Shit.
There we go.
Hold on, Chris. It smells good in here.
Now that we went back in time, it smells better. That's usually not how it works. When you visit your old auntie, her house has a certain smell to it. As we get closer to the present with all these, trips down memory lane, we get to see some people who are still involved in the present. And it's very interesting. People who are still alive are still important to our world. So I love that we're getting closer and closer to the present. First and foremost, this one will come, it'd be more relevant in a few months. But high school player Daryl Moreau makes 126 consecutive free throws.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know if I can make 126 consecutive free throws.
What's the current record for consecutive free throws? Wait, sorry. Is that in a league or is that just a Guinness World Record?
High school player.
High school player?
Yeah. So this was the record at the time. This is 79. I don't know what the record is now. What would your guess be, Chris, the record is for consecutive free throws?
We'll say in the NBA.
Currently?
Oh, in the NBA, like in a season.
Yeah, or you want to go like Guinness World Record.
That's Guinness World Record, I think, is different. In a season, I would probably say it's 100.
Okay.
That would be my guess. 100 straight.
What do you got,
somewhere
Chris?
around there.
In a season?
Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah.
You know what? We'll play the over. We'll go 102.
The Price is Right.
Okay, 102. And currently, in 1993, the most consecutive free throws made record was set, and it was 97.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, good job.
I'm gonna, Mark Price.
Michael Williams, number 2, former Raptor.
Was it Calderon?
Yes, sir.
Yep. I'll never forget that. That was like the whole storyline, the whole season.
I know we were so bad, but
that was like
Jose can make a free throw.
That was the era where the Raptors were so bad that announcers were talking about anything they could think of.
Yep.
Thank God we're not there anymore. This one I actually did not know, but the YMCA files a libel suit against Village People's YMCA song. I had no idea.
When was the last time you guys went to the Y?
Oh my goodness, definitely a while. I was never a Y guy.
Nah.
It's been a while for sure.
I was rec center guy, rec center in Whitby. So maybe when I was like, maybe like in elementary school.
Okay.
I think the Y is just traditionally understaffed.
Yeah, the Scarborough Town Center Y was the Y I would probably go to, but I wasn't a big YMCA guy.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, the Oshawa one sucked.
We got some black facts.
Shit.
U.S. President Jimmy Carter proposes Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday to be a federal holiday. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. And a big day for basketball as well. So like those two things going together. This one I thought was interesting because if I had to guess what year this happened, I would not have guessed 1979. So crazy we have this in here. First documented case of a robot killing a human in the U.S.
Oh, shit.
1979.
That's crazy.
Wow.
What kind of robot was it?
I don't have that information. In the comments, if you know, let us
We
know.
gotta find a picture of that robot.
But I wonder what robot it was in 1979.
Yeah, was it like an automaton? Was it just a machine? Like, was it like
I want to say it's a machine.
like that was just like moving around crates in a warehouse? Like, what kind of robot was it? Was it thinking on its own?
Early AI.
Oh man, was it Skynet? Was it the Terminator? I don't know. We gotta figure it out.
Terminator's real. This is another basketball one. 2 Iowa girls.
Wait, hold on. Pause.
Let's go back.
I'm sorry. The robot. What's this have to do with black people?
No, it's separate. That was separate.
Okay.
Michael Luther King was a black fact, so robot is separate.
The robot is black.
Like, yo, that wasn't clicking in my mind. All right.
Yo, that's so funny. That is so funny.
I was like,
Did he kill a black person?
wait, what's going on?
I actually am not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, 2 separate
Hopefully he did it. All right.
facts here. But 2 high school basketball teams, 2 in Iowa, played 4 scoreless quarters. And the game was won in a 4th overtime period. The score, want to guess the score, guys? 2-point game.
4-2.
4-2 is correct.
This is high school?
High school.
Man, what, in 1979? Ass.
Iowa checks out.
Yeah.
4 scoreless quarters and 4 overtimes?
That's a lot of
Like,
bricks.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
I gotta see the box score.
No,
Must have been a lot of rebounds.
no, someone.
Someone's cleaning up the glass.
2 real strong defensive teams.
I want to see the footage.
Yeah.
That is more what I want to see. Like, what kind of scoreless game did we have?
What was the name of the high school? Do you have that?
No. Thank God we don't. Thank God we don't.
4-2 is crazy.
Yeah, they burned that footage.
So who's the leading scorer? Was it 2 niggas that scored 2 points? Or was it one nigga that just put the team on his back
It
and
was
got
all free
4?
throws.
Team on his back. And no, it's all free. Yo, Chris is right.
It was all free throws, really?
No, I have no idea. But that would be hilarious to win a game 4-2 off all free throws.
Imagine you came to your son or daughter's basketball game and the score was 4-2. I will never buy you ball shoes again.
No, but my thing is, how do you kind of flip that into a positive? Like,
Can't get any worse.
I've been to like my brother's games or my cousin's games, and it might not go well. And I'm like, you know what? You had that play in the second half, or how do you turn this game into a positive? Because basically nobody scored.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to hear from the parents who watched that.
Even
game.
if my kid won that game, they lost.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a game everyone loses. Let's talk about NHL. NHL's starting up. It's about that time.
So we're away from the black facts. Like we're done. We way past that.
Yeah, we'll get back to the black facts.
I got you. I'm just trying to.
We're not in
like mentally joke. Who would go from basketball.
we had the one black fact. That's it.
Okay.
The one black fact.
Got you.
The NHL votes to accept 4 WHA teams. Chris, can you name the teams?
1979.
1979. The names of the teams or what they became?
The names of the teams. This is a pretty easy one.
Let's
No
see.
pressure.
Not the Hartford Whalers.
Whalers is one of them.
Okay.
You know these, man. Don't overthink it. You know these ones.
1979. Whalers.
Come on.
LA Kings.
No. That's a little bit later. When I tell you, I don't even want to tell you because I know you're gonna be upset.
East or West?
What? Mostly West.
Mostly West. Canadian. One's Canadian.
Couple Canadians.
Actually, Vancouver.
All the remaining ones are Canadian.
Vancouver, Calgary.
No, I can't believe you're not getting this.
Edmonton.
The Oilers are one of them.
Come on, I'm a big hockey guy, man.
Ralph's big hockey. So we got Edmonton, Whalers.
Toronto.
No.
Oh, sorry. No. My bad, guys.
Nah.
No.
Boo.
Boo that man. Shoot, we got all right. Whalers, Edmonton, and you said they're all Canadian teams.
The
there?
ones that are remaining.
Winnipeg.
Yes, Winnipeg Jets.
And Quebec.
The Nordiques. Yeah,
Okay.
see,
All right,
easy. Yeah, they added 4 teams: Oilers, Jets, Nordiques, and Whalers. Basically, a pretty big change in the NHL because, that the 70s, 80s, that era, Oilers were basically the biggest team, biggest star. This one, I did not know that this was a real person, even though I probably should have. But Michael Hill and his wife, Christine, opened their first Michael Hill jewelry store in New Zealand.
Oh, shit.
Didn't know they was from New Zealand. Also, the boldness of just naming a store your full government name, like, that's big baller brand if I ever seen it.
I like that.
Like, just naming the jewelry store your full name. Because now we think of Michael Hill as like a brand,
Yeah.
but that's a guy's name. So big shout out to him. I'm learning from these, back in the day facts. Tom Petty files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Did not know this. Did you know this, Chris?
No.
Yeah. And 79 feels a little early to be doing that.
Yeah.
That would have been like,
Someone didn't watch his money very well.
yeah.
I'm not mad at people actually filing for bankruptcy.
Tell us more, Dame Dash.
No. No, actually, Dame Dash made a good point. Like, when he was on the Breakfast Club interview, I feel like a lot of, like, urban demographics, we look at bankruptcy like it's a bad thing. Like, yo, to clean up your slate sit back for, like, 7 years or whatever the number is. And come back clean, and then you can go back and get into your investments again. Like, sometimes it's a good idea to do so.
Well, 7 years is not a small amount of time. And to need to clean your slate is a whole separate thing. But I understand where he's coming from.
Bro, there's a lot of big, rich people that we have not talked about on this podcast that claim bankruptcy constantly.
Donald Trump is one of them. Michael Jackson's 5th album, Off the Wall, came out in 1979.
Okay.
Where would you guys rank that among the Michael Jackson albums? And of course, in the comments, Spotify, YouTube, where do you guys rank Off the Wall? Off the Wall to me is probably 3rd. I would go Bad, Thriller.
Bad is number 1 for
Bad
sure.
and Thriller.
Yeah, Bad to me is number 1, but Bad, Thriller, Off the Wall.
Yeah,
in that
Thriller's
third
up there.
spot.
Yeah. I think I'm with you on that one for sure.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I hate to end off like this, but this happened at the end of the year, December 19th. Miramax Films is founded by brothers Harvey and Bob Weinstein. The firm is named after their parents. Yeah. Watching old movies and seeing Miramax be in like every single
damn
film, it's kind of crazy. So 1979, been around for quite some time.
Well, at least some good movies came out of all that evil.
That makes up for everything.
Yeah. Pressure makes diamonds.
But yeah, let's come back into the present. Let's get rid of that good smelling time machine and come back into the present.
I almost spilled my water.
It feels like we're coming to the end of an era.
We are. We've done 79 episodes of this podcast. Been a good journey. I don't want to get too melodramatic, but me and the boys have been talking a little bit, And just like a butterfly, we want to transform and transfigure into something brand new. So the plan is, listeners, stay with us, okay? Stick with us. But the plan is we're still going to be here, but it's just going to be a different version of the podcast, okay? We got a plan for the future. We want to hit you guys with content as much as possible. And we feel like currently we're not doing the content that we're putting out. We're not doing it enough justice for you guys. Okay? All the fans out there, all the listeners, all of our friends, we're not doing you guys enough justice. So the plan is to get you guys as much content as possible. So we're going to take a different approach to connect with you guys. I'm going to take a little more risks. Might see us outside in the streets. Adriel might have his knees out. You never know.
Allegedly.
We might be at a different spot. Maybe we, instead of at the studio, maybe we're at a restaurant.
You're gonna have to tune in and see.
Maybe we're at a party.
Yes.
Maybe we're at Adriel's mansion. Who the fuck knows? But the overall plan is to be more engaging with you guys, listen to you guys. If you guys have ideas and things that you guys want us to do, let us know. But I'm pretty excited of what we have planned coming up for you guys. We can't talk about it too much yet, but something special.
You've already given too much away, honestly.
I said hypotheticals.
Allegedly.
Other than the mansion, yeah. Everything else is everything else is alleged, but the mansion does exist.
I am screaming. Nah, I'm excited to see how you guys as listeners receive this new journey we're going on. But I think it's going to be enjoyable for us too. Like I'm excited just to have us do things differently. So listen, I'm looking forward to it. We're not there yet. We're like, this is like the announcement to the announcement.
And we got one more episode of the full-fledged podcast for you guys too. So episode 80 is going to be like our last full pod episode, but you guys will get some more information soon. Chris, how you feel about all that?
Feel pretty good, It's nice to try something different, switch it up a little bit, maybe be a little more dynamic.
Be a butterfly.
Expand our wings, spread the wings,
Without the Red Bull too.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for what is to come. I want to know what everyone thinks though, like in the comments. Email us, themeremedia@gmail.com, your favorite moments for the past 79 episodes.
Yeah.
Is there a pod that stands out to you, a moment that stands out to you, even a storyline that stands out to you?
A guest that stands out?
One for me, before we talk about what we've been doing the past few weeks, is, of course, Ralph with the Cougars. Mm-hmm. I think if I wasn't there in person to see how it went down, I wouldn't even believe that it happened like that.
Oh, man, that's some recency bias.
No, it was honestly just so insane. I was like, I don't know what about Ralph's energy, the way he dresses, the way he carries himself.
I just think you underestimate my swag and Riz.
No. I know you are Riz Khalifa in the flesh. Like
that was a good one.
no one's gonna question that.
Yeah,
but it was just the certain demographic of person that was coming towards you.
Riz Khalifa.
I was like, what about that brings that kind of demographic? Because there was a bunch of different kind of people in that room.
Okay.
Where you were attracting a certain kind of person.
Yeah.
So
unintentionally.
Yes, of course.
Chris, did you just find a new sound effect just for this?
I was trying to find a cougar noise.
It's okay. Thank God you didn't.
I'm sure you'll have another chance. I'm sure we can bring that noise back. But what has everyone been up to? I feel like we haven't recorded in I don't know how long.
Yeah, it's been quite some time. Chris, like what's been new, man? What's going on with the studio? What's going on with life, energy?
Oh, honestly, a lot, man. I'm pretty tired. I ain't gonna hold you. It's I've been busy in the studio. Have I made that announcement on the podcast yet?
Don't do it yet.
We're
gonna do a special content for that. Yeah,
let me restart that then.
No. We're keeping that in.
All right, there's a secret coming. Secret
coming is actually a bar.
A secret if you don't know about it. But I've just been busy doing things for said thing that's happening.
Things.
Real busy.
Are you saying that things are happening?
I'm saying some things have happened.
Okay.
Definitely have happened.
Have happened.
Let's talk about something else.
But man, it's been good. Been busy with work and stuff around the house and, still trying to get my, I'm big into college football. So trying to just, run those slates, build up the bankroll.
Mm-hmm. Parlays are parlaying.
Parlays are parlaying, but us real gamblers, we hit the straights. We're not going for the too many odds.
Us real gamblers.
That's what we do. We like the overs.
Yeah, fuck the money lines.
Yeah. We'll take the, money line occasionally, but, it's always safe to go with the points. Nothing wrong with
Gotta
that.
take that spread, baby.
Gotta take it. But that's been good, man.
FanDuel, cut the check.
We're busy.
On, man.
Been busy, man. We're out here, though.
What is the mayor?
Use our code. M.O.P. I'm going last, brother. You're up next.
If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I've been up to. Been at TIFF, for the past couple of weeks. Then I started a new job, so that's been interesting.
Got to pay for the mansion, man.
Allegedly. But the most fun TIFF I've had of all my time there. So TIFF was really fun. This is a story that I may tell another time on another pod, but I went to a TIFF party and they thought I was a celebrity. So that was pretty interesting.
I mean, their intuitions were correct.
Not yet.
From the podcast.
Me from the podcast. But we were laughing about that for, it felt like 3 days on site because me and my boy were ready to kind of finesse our way in somewhere. We were ready to like explain ourselves, say, oh, I know so-and-so. And as we get to the door, someone comes up and daps me. And I'm telling you, this dap was like real love. Like it was very extra. It was a whole, hand, everything. And as soon as this guy came up and dapped me, they opened the gate and they said, sir, come right in. And so
no need for guest list.
this person who dapped me up, big shout out to you, because without that, I probably would not get into that party. I was underdressed for that party. I was in a hoodie and Dickies.
The dap was the guest list.
100%. And then on the way out, he was still outside, bigging me up. And on the way out, some people were like, Adriel, thank you for everything you've done for us. I said, they think I'm famous in here for sure. So that was fun. So just doing pseudo-famous things and not getting enough sleep.
That's good, man. They manifested everything that I've thought about you for the last 7.5 years. Before that, I thought you were a regular dude. But the last 7.5 years, celebrity status.
Okay. Allegedly.
I don't know what triggered that switch, but there was a switch.
Yeah, I think you just spoke it into existence. I think you just started talking. No, I'm telling you, because think about...
No, don't stop. Don't stop.
But think about the first pod, which was really the Much Music VJ search. From then, you put the celebrity aura into the atmosphere.
I did.
And ever since then...
Exactly. There you go.
So I have you to thank. Whenever someone thinks I'm a celebrity... Started with this guy right here.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Cut the check.
I'm just trying to put hope and faith in my friends because we all go through the highs and the lows. Speaking of that, I told you guys a little bit earlier that I'm Mr. Highs and Lows. We took a break from the podcast a little bit. Adriel had to do TIFF. Chris had to do a secret that we can't talk about yet that's prepped and ready to go. For me, my shit was all over the fucking place, okay? Do you guys want to start with the highs or you guys want to start with the lows?
Let's start with the lows.
Yeah, start low and high.
I like that. You guys are smart. All right, the lows. I was admitted to the emergency room 2 weeks ago.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Yeah. First time I went to the emergency room.
First time.
Yeah, first time of like even just seeing what the emergency room was like. I do not like it. Wasn't a fan. Yeah, I was just on my way to bed. Got real cold. There was no like fan on. The windows weren't open. There was no AC. I was wondering why it was so cold. Threw an extra comforter on, still freezing cold. After that, body started shaking. Never shook like that before. I thought it was just going to pass. Started trying to walk it off. Couldn't walk it off. Called 2 of my loved ones. Let them know. They wanted to push for me to go to the hospital. Somebody picked me up. I couldn't really stop shaking. It wasn't an uncontrollable thing, and I'm not trying to suss out the pod or anything. I'm just telling you about my life. But they were worried about me, so we went to the emergency room. I was a little stubborn to go inside because I'm just not a hospital. Yeah, there you go. That's all you had to say. Not really a hospital guy. I don't want to go in the emergency room. I didn't feel like that was that serious. By the time we got outside of the emergency room, I thought I was okay. But yeah. Everything went all right. They checked me out. The wait times, ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I understand it's free healthcare. I get it. These doctors and nurses. Exactly. Yeah. These doctors and nurses are overwhelmed constantly. They're probably super underpaid. But the wait time was ridiculous. I got in there about 10:45. I left at 3 a.m. Crazy time.
Sounds all right. That's actually not bad.
That's not bad.
That's actually not bad. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I had no way to gauge it. Yeah. So, okay, hearing that from you guys gives me a little bit more comfort. And the people that did help me, amazing people at that hospital.
So here's the real question, and you don't got to share it on the pod, but did they find out what was wrong?
They said it could have been early COVID or some type of sickness that was at the beginning, but they said because the symptoms aren't continuing, I should be fine. Did x-rays, chest scans, multiple. They took my blood like 3 times, bro. So I don't know. There's a clone of me somewhere. But yeah, they said everything was okay. I was medically cleared to go. I had a good sleep. And yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. I've been fine ever since. Knock on, is this wood, Chris?
Not really.
Okay, yeah.
What a Jace.
Yeah, there you go. Knock on wood. But I'm all good. I just wanted to share that with you guys and the listeners. So that's the lows.
Before we get to the highs,
Yes.
it is a common thread of the emergency room to not actually diagnose what's wrong with you and send you along your way. It's like some kind of placebo effect that just being in the emergency room, you feel better and go home.
It's like you sober up.
Really.
No, honestly,
I gotta get out of here.
It's like you're there long enough. You're like, you know what? I'm actually in great health right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Never been better.
Yeah. And I don't do the content over everything thing because I think niggas are corny that post when they're at the hospital or in the emergency room. And I had that shit on, man. First time in my life, yo. Had that on, looking at it, and I'm like, I'm not posting this shit. That shit is whack. But yeah, I'm all good, guys. So I appreciate y'all.
So tell us the highs.
The highs, social media highs. You know, Adriel always does his social media rankings. I had a TikTok post that is currently at 11 million views.
So going forward, the social media ranking, Ralph is just number one.
Just
with a bullet.
skyrocketed.
We're not even gonna do the rankings anymore. Like Ralph is just perpetually number one.
Ralph's a TikToker now.
I just have this to say. Just keep posting whatever the fuck you want to post on social media. It's within reason and respect, of course. But if you want to be creative, TikTok's a good platform to do it. I think I talk about TikTok damn near every podcast. I really think that if you have a creative idea, you should do it because it just takes one post to really like blow up your page. So yeah, shout out to anybody that's like really being creative. I know we got a room full of creatives here. So yeah, 11 mil is pretty dope. Hopefully that's, not my peak and I can get more videos and
That's your second video to get 1 million, correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
True to this, not new to this.
Yeah.
This guy,
This is what he does.
this is what this guy does.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Continue. I'm joking, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for sure.
Speaking of millions, let's talk about this AI artist that got a $3 million deal. I thought this was so interesting because we talked about Timbaland with AI, artists using AI in their music, period. Now, an AI artist getting a $3 million deal. What do you guys think about that off rip? You don't know anything about it. You just hear AI artists, $3 million deal. What are your first reactions?
I think it ruins the integrity of artistry and what it really means. I think to create art is to be human. So yeah, that's literally all I have to say about that.
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, it's fugazi.
And if you're a current artist right now that is on a major platform and you yourself are using AI, you're doing a disservice to the future. And that's just wrong to me.
I just wonder about the kind of how lucrative this deal is. Like, it is hard to get a $3 million deal as an actual artist. So for AI to get a deal this lucrative is pretty big. Now, it's brought to life by lyricist Talisha Jones, who's a real person. Does she get the $3 million? I'm not really, sure what that is. Like, did she get a bag? Because in a sense, if you're an artist or a songwriter, and this is how you get your bag, I'm not mad at it that way.
Did a label sign her? Sign the artist, the AI artist? I don't even want to say her.
It says her. It says it's a record deal. It doesn't actually say who they're signed with. Maybe that's part of
some shadow corporations, not Atlantic or UMG.
Yeah, they don't want to say, but
Okay.
I'm sure those big companies are doing it. They have a single, "How Was I Supposed to Know," which has already had about 5 million streams. So people are listening to the record, which is already weird within itself. But I just wonder what this means for actual artists trying to get deals, because there's a real songwriter writing these songs. The songs are being streamed. Is this an avenue for more artists to take of like, I can't get a deal as myself as an artist, but if I write for an AI artist, I just wonder, because this is a lot of money. Like, a lot of people's morals have a price on it. So it's like, you may hate the AI stuff until I offer you $3 million, and you're like, maybe it's not so bad.
This all sounds good now, but 10 years, 15 years down the line, when we get pushed out as creatives and actual people that study music and listen, not us individually, but actual artists that are creative and want to study music and want to create music, we're slowly gonna just get pushed out. Like, we're already seeing it in the job market right now with AI. And mind you, I'm a fucking AI savant. I love AI to death, yo. I'm gonna put that out there for the world to hear and see. But I do know the inevitable, and it's starting with the job market, and it's gonna push the creative fields. Film is gonna be affected by AI. It's already slowly starting to trickle in, but we're gonna get complete AI movies very soon. And now it's music, and there's a lot of money in it.
I still feel like with music, I don't know if it's gonna fully push. I think it's gonna maybe make people be more creative. Like AI right now, especially maybe as it grows, but like I feel like right now, AI is kind of taking. I mean, there's certain things like people have been technically using AI and making beats and stuff for
over
years
a decade,
now. Like
yeah.
there's
For
like
sure.
programs and little things that you're doing, and they're essentially using AI in a sense, whether to speed up processes or just put them in a different spot. But I think creatively. I mean, people still want art from. They want to know the artist. They want to like have a connection to the artist. I feel like they want that realism in effect, and
For
not
now.
for a lot of people. Not everybody. Not every type of music. Not every listener. There's listeners who are casual, like, oh, I'm just catching what's on the radio. Oh, it sounds good coming through. That's all I care.
They don't
about.
really care who's who.
No.
But why do you say for now? Like, what makes you think that there's going to be a point where people actively will want the AI artist?
I can just foresee a world. Sorry, not a world. I can foresee a future where the individual doesn't matter as much. Like that, whoever that special person is, and whatever that makes that person special as an individual, nobody's gonna care about that.
I think that's almost two parts of it, and you're an amazing marketer yourself, so you can speak to this, is how do you market something as an AI artist to someone? Like if I hear the song, I don't know it's AI, that's separate.
Yeah.
I might still like it. I don't know, who this is. But if I'm marketing it to you and I'm saying, new song by AI, like, are people going to be into that? Because I think there's two separate things. Because if I just hear the song,
Yeah.
don't know it's AI,
Yeah.
we all could like it.
mean,
That's
there's-
part of it.
There's multiple avenues now, like where songs can just go viral,
Yeah.
right? Like it doesn't have to be a music video. Like we don't have to see it. Actually, fuck, an AI music video would probably work too. The way things are going. Damn. Do you take the approach of a normal artist? Because the only thing that the AI cannot do is tour, essentially.
But even
Right now, at least.
I was going to say they probably can tour.
They do like a Pac hologram type
Yeah.
thing. That's possible.
Yeah, like think of the gorillas. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Or even like in like the EDM world, like those like Marsh, like those faceless
Yeah.
DJs. Like
Yeah. It could be
Marshmallow-
anybody.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
he's like 5 different people actually are actually the one making Marshmallow's music or
I,
something.
I
like
think
that.
it'd be easy to market then if that's the
You
case.
I think, and you know what? Maybe you're right in this, and I'm the one who's naive here. Is maybe there is a world where marketing it as AI can work, because that's where I think the difference is once I know it's AI, I want to listen to it less.
Yeah.
But if I just hear it and it happens to be AI, if I already like it, maybe I was like, I already like the song, I can't unlike it now.
Mhm.
But the real person, because I think about movies, the movie industry, AI has really kind of, I don't want to say been a part of it, but kind of infiltrated the film industry.
Mhm.
But the film industry is really built by like characters and people. You want to see, Guillermo del Toro's, his film because he directed it. You want to see Denzel acting it because Denzel acted in it. Like there's people you're attached to. So I wonder if that's going to change. Well, I guess we're going to see. We're gonna live through it. But I think AI's best thing it has for it right now is that when you don't know it's AI, you can like it. But if I sell you this is a new Spike Lee movie and the lead actor is AI,
Mhm.
would you want to see that movie even though you
man.
love Spike Lee? Probably not. Or maybe you do to see what it's like.
I feel like it might be person to person because I think like if there's a really good AI movie, I'm not gonna be super upset about it. But music, I'd be more like I don't really care.
I think an AI movie is equivalent to us watching like a Pixar or Disney
Mm-hmm.
animated film. Like, have you ever seen like a
Yeah.
Titan AE or the
Yeah.
Iron Giant? Like,
Yeah.
we don't know who's behind it or anything like that. Like, it could just be Adriel just wrote this fucking short film, but it's just AI pushed. You know what I mean? I could see a world where that's happening as opposed to live action. I just don't want it to like leak into the music world, but
yeah.
the damage is starting.
I think we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out of like, does being able to tell make a difference? Because they are rolling out AI actors. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but they said they're gonna bring AI actors into films with other real life people.
Yeah.
Gonna have them be a part of the mix. That's gonna be crazy. But if we don't notice, because let's get a little dark for a second. When Paul Walker passed, and they used his brother to kind of finish the film.
Yeah, that's a deep fake.
But it was technically AI. But it's like, was it that noticeable? And did it ruin the film? Not really. The film was still the same. You don't really notice, like, unless you're looking for it and you watch it now. But when it came out in theaters, we knew that it was his brother at the end of the film, but it didn't really change.
Yeah. Hollywood's
film.
been using deep fakes for a while now.
So I think there's a world where it's like, even if we know, we can still somehow suspend reality to enjoy the film.
Yeah. And I feel like now there's a lot less of those like super A-list celebrities for movies. Like this, like, like the, like a Denzel, Tom Cruise, Leonardo, whoever, right? Now I feel like they're not as like prominent anymore. It's almost like also maybe because you have more access to them, you see them like the kind of celebrity movie star kind of what it looked like is kind of changed too, especially now when you have like streamers are celebrities and Instagram people and people are celebrities. So maybe you're not going to care about an AI celebrity actor as much, but
TV is where I think it's going to actually manifest the most, because TV is where they don't need big stars as much. The story has to be good. The story's good. I'm into it. So if the story's good, I'm into it. It could almost be anybody that doing this acting, as long as it fits the whole story. It makes sense. Movies is still more like you want the big star to kind of like make it a blockbuster. But I think in terms of rolling out a TV show, they roll out a TV show by saying, this is the story. Are you into it?
I'm interested to see the first studio that wants to really back a project like that. I want to see, because they're going to take a lot of backlash. That very first studio that does it, but we'll see. Because once that turns successful and your overhead costs are very low, everybody's going to follow suit, right?
It was like reality TV. Like I want to see the rollout. The rollout will be the test of like...
The AI artist rollout will be crazy. The album rollout for the AI artist will be hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
the AI artist on The Breakfast Club.
Oh my
that could be a good one though, because I think a good rollout for an album makes such a huge difference.
100%.
It's like almost as if the rollout for the album kind of suspend how good the album actually is.
Not gonna lie to you, in history there's been about 3 album rollouts that are my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if these are your favorites too. You guys can probably think of some while I tell you these, but number 1 for me, no particular order, but the first one for me is when Kanye did Good Fridays. I don't know if you guys remember
That's my number 1.
That's your number 1?
Yeah.
That's my number 1.
He was dropping a good record every single Friday. No pun intended. The records were actually good. But some like real quality music came out of that, and that was before Dark Twisted Fantasy too, which was an elite album by Kanye.
To me, I still think that is the best rollout, because it also was a comeback album. It was after the Taylor Swift stuff. It was him kind of like coming back into the consciousness. And it was the like true blog era where you had these records that like you spent the whole day waiting for or the whole weekend listening to, but they might not infiltrate the mainstream and radio. So I think about when Monster came out. That was a huge moment. Nicki Minaj, her album hadn't been out yet. That was like, we're like, oh, okay, Nicki Minaj is here to stay.
So appalled.
Yeah. And then there was the rumor of Child Rebel Soldier, which as a group I still want to see it. We're never going to see it now.
Impossible.
But that would have been a real super group. So
all 3 of them are technically still active, but it'll never happen.
Yeah, they're not. They're like, and they've gone in such different directions. Such different directions, but stuff like that as part of the rollout, I think was interesting. And then as well, you talk about the Good Fridays being its own mixtape, which was basically just as good as the project. Looking for Trouble is what I always think of.
Looking for Trouble was a good one for sure.
Of like, we waited till like Saturday morning, and J. Cole was on it. Like, that was a big moment.
And now we see where Kanye and J. Cole are today.
Oh man,
crazy. I have another Kanye one. Graduation versus Curtis. With 50 Cent. Like that whole versus between the two of them. I think that was my number 1, because it was in the era where you had to go to these television platforms and like really showcase.
106 in Park.
Yeah, so 106 in Park, they're going at each other. MTV, they're going at each other. There's like newspaper articles and shit. Like it was dope. It was dope to kind of see them two go at each other. I always knew, I don't know how you guys felt at the time, but I knew that Graduation was going to be better than Curtis.
No, same. I knew it was going to be better because I was more a Kanye fan.
Yeah.
But I also knew it would sell more. I think in my mind, I was like 50's doing this to boost his album sales.
Yeah.
Kanye had been on a legendary run up until that point, like Late Registration, College Dropout, like two of the best first two albums anyone had put out. He had all the mixtapes he was doing as well. So in my mind, I was like, there's no way he's gonna outsell Kanye.
Yeah.
But I thought it was genius for him to go against Kanye. You know, it really reminds me of the Drake versus Kendrick as like, position myself against you. You represent this, I represent this. But probably the most important historical of all the ones you probably have, I don't know what else you have on that list, just because that battle, that clash, almost ended gangster rap all at once. You know, like
put a pause on it for sure.
No, but I would say like there's no like a gangster rapper hasn't had that peak in the same way since.
No.
Like even the two guys I think of who are like in that lane, which is 21 Savage and Future, way less gangster. 21 Savage, yes, but he kind of came up doing other kinds of records. That's what got him really popular.
100%.
You know,
he's on pop records at times.
You know, like with Post Malone, stuff like that. Future is like, he's more the like cool druggy. Like that's
I wouldn't put Future in the gangster rap category. You're right. It's more of an underground niche these days. Yeah.
Yeah. So
right.
it's like that gangster rap, which felt like the biggest thing at the time with people like 50, DMX, you know, it all ended at once. And it's like the fact that the next era was guys like Kendrick, J. Cole, Big Sean, A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, being vulnerable became cool.
Yeah, and so then it was just normal after that. So like it was normal because you could just be a normal guy. Like I always have thought about that with that next era of guys is say that Kanye 50 battle goes differently. They all have to choose a lane.
It's like if the Nazis won.
Okay. Too soon.
For sure.
Too soon.
I'll beat that up. But we'd be living in an alternate universe where gangster rap would be taken over and the nerds would have to hide.
No, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, if everything changes, is Kendrick just leaning into like he's from Compton and his whole
him in the game are making more records?
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole style's different.
Drake's a hood nigga now.
No, Drake goes full conscious. Drake is just Talib Kweli, and it's just you know what I mean? Because it's like Kanye made it cool where you didn't have to choose a lane. You could just be, I'm a person, I rap, I'm into this and this. So I think that's where I think of as like, does A$AP Rocky go full gangster mode? You know what I mean? It's like I'm not the fashion guy, I'm the gangster guy. So all these artists that got big at that time, how does their career look different if 50 wins that battle? And also 50 lied. He said he would never make music again.
Oh no, he made music immediately.
Lied. Yeah.
He made mediocre music immediately. Shout out to 50 though. We don't want you on our necks. The last one I had, it's not really a rollout. She kind of did this post the album dropping because it was a surprise drop. But when Beyonce dropped the self-titled album, she had a music video for every song. Yeah. And that was like rare from a big artist to do. Usually we talked about music videos in the past. Artists are dropping like 2 to 3 for an album. She dropped a music video for every single song, which was pretty cool. So, and there was some tracks on that album that I liked. Came out in 2013.
Yeah, that's a good one as well. You're right. It is more post, and we did not see it coming. It reminds me that the old era, and I guess you can technically still do this, but it doesn't hit the same, was kind of announcing your album with an award show or on TV somewhere. Like that was a big part. I remember when Kanye and Jay-Z did Otis, like the song had been out, but that was like, there was no video that time. So seeing them perform it was like a big deal, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. That's not really a thing as much.
So I got a question for you.
Anymore.
How do you feel about, like we just talked a whole talk about rollouts and doing it before the album drops and whatever. Nicki talked about her album dropping 6 months ahead of time. She dropped a release date. How do you feel about something like that?
Nicki's being petty, man. Nicki is being
I know petty. Why she's doing it. I know who she's going at for that and the timing of the release, but saying your album 6 months ahead of time, how do you feel?
Lil Wayne did the same thing with his album, basically around the same time. I think it's a horrible idea. To me, I'm actually more pro like announce your album the day before. Like when Drake did that with Honestly Nevermind, and it was like new album tomorrow. That's the best way to do it, because at a certain point, unless you have a real great hit single, let us be hyped for like 28 hours, 24 hours. Like, don't make this last 6 months. 6 months of hype doesn't work in this new era.
Yeah, you're almost putting like too much weight on it because you're like giving people 6 months to get anticipate it, get all hyped up, start making their own, like, oh, who's gonna be on
She's
the
still gonna
feature?
do numbers. I agree with both of you guys.
Yeah.
She's still gonna do numbers though.
For sure, but it's Nicki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
another artist tries that, that's like, yo,
No,
bro.
you couldn't be like a newer artist.
Yeah,
She's the only one that could do it, but I mean, still.
And I think she's not going to meet the date. Like, that's my thing is when you
True.
go 6 months out, you're not going to meet the date. Because we, for example, we could have a date behind the scenes
Mhm.
that we're trying to aim for. As we get closer, we're like, oh, we got to move this. We might have to move the date. But the fans don't know. That's more likely than not going to happen with Nicki Minaj.
Mhm.
Is that date that she has on the calendar, we're going to get to March and it's going to be like, sorry, second week of April now.
Yeah.
So it's like your fans don't have to really know that because you don't put the date out so early.
Yeah, she
So
should
I'm
have
not
said just come in 2026. Maybe.
No, that would have been the move. 2026, new album, So yeah, I'm not with the idea of announcing it way before. I want to know what everyone else thinks though. Like in the comments, let us know your favorite album rollouts of all time. I want to know what everyone thinks. It's crazy you named a lot of Kanye ones.
Yeah, he's had some of the best rollouts.
I have another Kanye
Actually,
one.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeezus.
Oh, I was gonna say Donda.
Donda's one too.
Donda, the first Donda, he had a good rollout.
Yeah, Donda
Yeah.
was one of them too.
What was the Yeezus rollout, real quick?
And Pablo,
What was the Yeezus rollout?
when he had the projections on like the walls in Europe.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
And I remember at the time because it was Black Skinhead, and I forget the other song that he was promoting.
Mm-hmm.
But people were saying that these are not the actual songs because they sounded so different from what he had normally sounded like. They're like, this is just for the promo. These aren't the actual songs. He's just, leading us astray. So
So is Kanye just the GOAT of the album rollouts? Because Donda was fire too.
and Pablo.
Pablo was fire. We just talked about Graduation.
Yeah, he might.
He might be the GOAT of the album rollouts, man.
That makes it more sad that he's on his whatever he's on right now.
Yeah, whatever he's on right now is
Maybe
true.
it's another rollout.
Actually, yeah, Bully's dropping. He said
Yeah.
Bully's dropping in early November.
There you go.
Yeah,
Why do you even know that?
I'm at the top of the social media rankings. I'm on my
Yeah,
phone.
he knows what's going on.
Come on,
Tapped
man.
in.
New iPhone 17. Stop playing with me.
Oh my goodness.
Chris,
Yes, sir.
you're not just a hockey guy here.
No, I'm very dynamic.
Yeah, you're very versatile.
We try.
You know, one of your favorite sports is the NFL, the National Football League. All right. There's a special team that plays in this league. They're called the Dallas Cowboys. I actually recently just watched a documentary.
Oh, you watched it?
You watched it?
It's on my list. Is it good?
It's solid. It's solid. I'm a big Sanders guy, Dion. I'm a big Dion guy. So, Chris, I'm going to ask you a question. I really don't want you to say the Cowboys. Please don't say the Cowboys. For the listeners' sake, please don't say the Cowboys. But early NFL predictions. The season is about a quarter way through, I would say, at this point.
around a
Do
quarter.
you have a Super Bowl prediction? Early predictions. We're going to do some updates in the future, but early prediction.
I mean, this pains me to say it, as you alluded to, or straight up said, I am a Cowboys fan. So before I say this, I want to start off by saying, fuck the birds, being a Cowboys fan. But I think if you were to ask me right now who I think if the Super Bowl were to start tomorrow, the two obvious answers for me, it's Bills versus the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles will win.
You just said fuck the birds.
Okay, but I'm also a gambling man, so if I'm going to be realistic, I got to take my heart out of it. You can't put money on emotions. You got to be methodical with it. And if I'm looking at it as a betting man, I would bet that the Eagles are going to go back to the Super Bowl and they're going to play the Bills.
They're
but
looking
the Bills-
really good right now.
They're looking okay. They're having some issues with their wide receivers. Their secondary is not looking as good.
Nitpicking. It looks like the year they finally beat the Chiefs.
It looks
Like I texted someone saying that a couple days ago.
well. They beat the Chiefs last year, right?
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl,
Yeah, they did.
Technically.
technically. So I think the Eagles. I think Eagles and Bills. Bills are looking real good.
Oh, you mean more so? I think he means more so
The Bills.
beating
Oh,
the
the
Chiefs.
Bills. I thought you were talking the
Yeah,
Eagles.
the
I was
Bills,
like,
the Bills, the
okay.
Bills.
No, I agree with you. I think
the Eagles. Philly fans are pretty annoying.
Yes.
To be fair,
The Eagles have the Chiefs around their fucking finger right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
no.
What I would love to see when it comes Super Bowl time is the Chiefs actually win again. Just because I just feel like we're
No.
no. Here's why
We don't want it.
I feel like we're in a place now where teams are feeling more better about themselves just for beating the Chiefs. Like they're a good team already, but beating the Chiefs is worth 3 wins. You know, because it's like, okay, we're beating the champs, we're on top now. And I think the Chiefs winning again would just be like, you had your time, but we're still the top dogs. And I would love to see everyone just kind of be Arthur Fist.
I like your predictions though, Chris.
Look, I mean, I'm not going to cut the Chiefs out, but they're not the same team anymore. They don't have some of the same weapons.
Yeah.
Mahomes has got to do a lot more back there. He doesn't have the same guys that he.
I don't think there's anyone
spin the
really
ball
gonna oppose Buffalo on their road to the Super Bowl because Baltimore looks weak as hell right now.
I know,
Yeah.
and Lamar just went down.
Yeah, so
Have you seen the Baltimore memes on Twitter?
No.
Oh my God. It's saying how bad is Baltimore or how ass is Baltimore.
oh, and it's a girl. It's like it's a baddie. Yo, I seen that. She's like wearing a Lamar jersey, and she's like, "I'm how bad Baltimore is right now."
No, there's
I'm
a
like,
bunch
yeah,
of
you are
them.
pretty bad.
There's a bunch of
Respectfully.
No, they're pretty funny.
But yeah, I agree with your Super Bowl predictions. Speaking of the Super Bowl, Adriel, I know you're fluent in multiple languages,
Allegedly.
but especially Spanish.
Especially.
Are you Peso Poppy? Isn't that your?
I was. He took it over.
Oh, Peso Adriel now.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Kiki. Adriel, big announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl halftime. Bad Bunny. How do you feel about that?
Well, I got to start with this because there was the rumor that there was 2 other artists who declined. I don't know if you guys heard this. One of them was Adele. The other Taylor Swift.
I did hear about the Adele one.
Thank God.
And here's my thing because I love the new album. I'm a big Bad Bunny fan. I'm excited to see what he does because he's an amazing performer. But how do the actual football fans feel about this? Because it feels like every time Super Bowl comes around, people are complaining that the Super Bowl halftime show has gotten too, shall I say, urban.
I love it. You want to know why? Because since Trump has been back in office, we've just had the blackest Super Bowl halftime, and now we have the most Spanish Super Bowl halftime with all the shit that's going on in that country. So I love that shit, bro. Get the minorities on stage, all of them. Where's Pitbull?
Oh no, we don't want Pitbull though.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I got too carried away.
Yeah.
Very, very carried away. But I'm excited to see what he does with that platform, what he's going to say, because he's already spoken out against Trump. One of the main reasons why he's been doing his residency in Puerto Rico, which is technically part of the U.S., is that he was worried that ICE would be coming to his shows and looking for people to detain. So he already has strong feelings about what's going on and Trump. So I feel like he'll actually make a statement with the Super Bowl, which is not necessarily what you need someone to do, but it's always cool to see let's see them make a statement. I think last year I was pretty disappointed with Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick is an artist you would think Super Bowl statement. Like we're gonna get some big statement here, and the big statement was Drake, you like him young, you know. And it's like
You didn't feel like Kendrick had a statement?
no, he did, but I don't think it was in the way that was I would say palatable. You know, I think it was more of a theme than a true statement.
I disagree, but it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
That is a fact.
Podcast.
But I think Bad Bunny will be more direct in his statement and kind of say it almost straight to Trump's face. So I'm very, very excited to see how that goes. And I think it might be the most watched halftime show of all time. Like, I think there's a good chance of that because this is going to get a different audience that the halftime show really has never had.
Yeah.
I agree with that, yeah.
So I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good.
The last 3 years, they've just constantly increased it in their viewership. So, yeah, I could definitely see Bad Bunny breaking a new record.
And I feel like the NFL's they're really trying to push it and make the game more globally. So I think
It makes
bringing
sense.
it makes sense to have a guy like Bad Bunny and
having games in Brazil lately. And
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be vibes, man. I love Bad Bunny, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm also. This might be controversial. When I'm like, everyone has so much shit going on. Sometimes when I'm watching sports, it's because I just want to like not think about the messages and the whatever and the things that are like
The economic, political state of the world.
The troublesome things that are going on in the world. Like obviously we have to care about these things, and I care about these things, and I want the best for everybody. But sometimes, just personally, you just want to. I'm there for the sports, there for a good show.
But
I do appreciate like
that's football.
using your voice and having a platform. And I guess anyway,
I mean,
and
it's kind of separate
makes
from the
sense.
game itself. So
yeah. Keep
it is
sim-
what it is.
Yeah. I don't want that to come off like I'm being like, oh, you know.
No.
Because I think it's important to use your voice and on that
we
platform.
know you're a Democrat, bro. You're good.
Thank you. That's all. As long as you know.
You're good.
As long as you know. I
Good.
never voted for Trump.
I'm screaming. No, that's what football is though. Football is the sport where it's like this is not the place for your opinions to be political. Like of all the sports, like the major sports, football is that one to me the most. So I don't even think you're wrong in that. I think that's like the football culture. The football culture is not to like be a freedom fighter. You know what I mean? That's not really football culture in itself. So I don't think you're crazy in that kind of sentiment. But I just think it's interesting because again, last year Kendrick Lamar is that type of artist to have him be that. And then this like Bad Bunny has not always been that type of artist. He mentions things at certain times, but having him right now, I think is what makes it more of like, he's going to say something, he's going to do something. This is the only time performing in America over the past, 12, 14 months?
Yeah.
So I think that he's going to say something, I think that's going to be like controversial. But here's the truth about it. It doesn't change the game.
Yeah.
The game is still the game. If you're there for the game, it's fine. If you're there for the halftime show.
Listen, go to fucking Starbucks or do something. Go get some wings. And if you don't want to watch it, you don't need to watch it.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I think too, like this is the last group of them. We had The Weeknd, Rihanna, Usher, Dr. Dre and Snoop, and Kendrick Lamar. I think Usher was to me the best performance out of all of these.
He was good.
Kendrick was really good. So was Rihanna's, and The Weeknd as well.
I put Weeknd right under Usher for the last few.
Yeah,
His
and
was
then
good too,
I would say Dr.
his was
Dre
really good,
and Friends was really good
That
too.
was fun.
That was solid.
Yeah, I got 50 Snoop.
Yeah, 50 coming down.
You right?
Down. Yeah, Kendrick was in that too. Yeah,
But I think Bad Bunny is more along the Usher line in terms of performance.
Yeah.
And I think
really, I was gonna put him more in the Weeknd category in terms of performance.
I feel like he's gonna have a lot of dancers out there with him. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
have a
agree with
huge stage. Like it's gonna be bright and vibrant.
And I think he's on the best stage. Like his stage for the past like 3-4 albums have all been absolutely insane. Like he had that beach stage a couple years ago that's like had real sand on it. But people can't sing along to a lot of his songs. I'm not saying can't, but a lot of his fans don't actually speak the language. So it's gonna be sort of a different Super Bowl compared to with Usher, who it's like the whole world singing along. Kendrick, it's like a little half and half. The Weeknd, a lot of people know his records.
Yeah.
Rihanna as well. This is like probably an artist where his records are maybe as big globally, but the American fans in the arena, even the ones at home, well, they'll be enjoying it, but won't be singing along, which is like not really Super Bowl type of vibes. They usually have, again, the Rihannas, the Weekends, where they have all these hits that everybody knows. So I'm interested to see how that response is going to be online.
You guys have 4 to 6 months to learn Spanish.
That's fair.
If not, get a friend like Adriel that can be the translator.
I'm screaming.
Get some AI just to translate.
There you go. That's what we should be using AI for. Not $3 million record deals to fucking translate.
Bad Bunny.
You know what? Everybody that listens to this, if you guys like this pod, I'm going to get you the new AirPods that do the translator so it can come in by the time Super Bowl is here so you guys can listen to Bad Bunny in full.
Watching the halftime show with
AirPods.
With a dub, with subtitles.
Yo, it'd be sick too if you could like pick any voice. So it's like you could have like
the UK voice.
You could have like Donald Trump being like singing Bad Bunny. Like,
Despacito. Shit. Gentlemen, I had a quick question for you guys. This is really fast, all right? I've been watching a lot of shows. I told you guys I was recently in the ER, okay? And I started watching a show called The Pit. Really good show. It's about a hospital, medical drama. It's an emergency room, 15 episodes. Every single episode is an hour in the day throughout the shift. Kind of like 24. Have you seen 24? Yeah. Very interesting, different topics. They all kind of streamline together throughout the show anyway. Because of that, and due to the whole Jimmy Kimmel shit, Crave had a deal with Disney Plus. $15. I got it. Nice. All right, cool. Okay. Kimmel's back, so I said, fuck it. I got Disney Plus and Crave, so I started watching The Pit. I have all the streaming services now. I want you guys to, in your opinion, rank what you guys think would be the top 5 streaming services. What do you guys think is number 1 right now? Because I asked Chatgpt.
number one, I guess we can't go Crave because we're Canadian. I guess number one, I would maybe say let's go Netflix. Let's keep it OG.
Yeah.
Netflix, number two, Disney Plus. That would be my top two.
Okay, what do you got top two?
I got Netflix, and then I'm gonna put Paramount number 2.
Ooh, that's a fucking sneaky one. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I love Paramount. That Paramount I think is slept on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good shit on there.
Yeah. Paramount is definitely slept on.
So I did one for Canada and I did one for the States. All right. So for both, number one, Netflix.
Yeah.
You guys, amazing. Good job. Number two,
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime.
Oh,
I don't really watch a lot of shows on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but there's stuff on there.
There is.
You know what's so funny about Amazon Prime? We all have it. Every last
Yep.
one of us.
yeah.
Yep.
And something about Amazon Prime is that we don't go to it. Everyone says the same thing. Like you don't go to it. You'll click Apple, Netflix, HBO Max before you click Amazon Prime. Whatever the reason that is, they got to figure that out because Amazon Prime has some stuff on it. We all have it. But you're right. It just feels like it's the
Yeah.
ugly cousin of the.
There's a couple shows, but I know I'm not really on the Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Maybe the user interface isn't as great as Netflix.
Mm.
So like when I'm on it, it feels kind of clunky.
Yeah.
It's slow.
And there's a lot of like on Amazon Prime that you have to also subscribe to and pay extra to. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Yes.
"Oh, you need stars for this one."
Yeah. It's like, why are you showing me something I can't watch without spending more money?
They always show you stuff you can't
Bro.
watch, and Amazon probably more than any streaming service shows you shows you've never heard of.
Yeah,
Like-
100%.
Like that's Amazon's biggest flaw. Like you'll see some show on there, and you're like, "What is this for?"
Yeah.
Netflix will show you like the top shows, but you'll
And movies, yeah.
but you'll see the stuff that you're hearing about,
They'll
or
throw the categories on there too.
Mm.
or it's like a throwback show that you're like, "Oh, like I should watch this again." You
And
know,
they hit you
like,
with the recommendations on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yes.
you might like this.
yes,
They get me sometimes.
Yeah.
because you watched
You watch Love Is Blind? Oh, okay.
Love Is Blind France.
You know what I mean? Okay, this is where it switched up a little bit. So for Canada, number 3 was Disney Plus. I think you
Okay.
had it at 2.
Yeah.
So not too far off, okay? Number 4 was Crave in Canada, which I feel is the most underrated streaming service.
Yeah, way too low. Way
Yeah.
too low.
And number 5 was Apple TV in
Mhm.
Canada.
Apple TV is also underrated.
Yeah.
The shows on there I've watched, I have not seen a bad show on Apple TV.
Mhm.
Every show I've seen on there has actually been good. Even the movies have been good as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just think it's just almost like a separate part of the streaming brain.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, it's like some people just don't have Apple, never had Apple, but the Apple shows have been consistent.
There's some good Apple shows. I can name off the top of my head at least 5 good
Yeah.
Apple TV shows.
Yeah,
I haven't really seen the movies on Apple too
Mhm.
much.
I've seen a couple
but-
movies on there that have been good.
They've been solid. It's never something I thought about until I got a new laptop and I got like 3 months free of Apple
Yeah.
TV.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I was
go
like,
do that.
let me load it up. And I think I
iPhone
extended it
17.
like for a month or two. But-
Apple Music too. I don't even need it. This is not an ad. Number 3 for America was it was Max.
HBO Max, okay.
Yeah. Number 4 for America was Paramount,
Okay.
and number 5 was Apple TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say of all those, the most underrated is still Paramount. Because
Yeah.
I think people don't
Really?
even...
Hey, you're on Paramount?
I don't have it anymore. I used to have it for Survivor. All my Survivor fans, you know what's up. But people don't, I think about Paramount as much. I think people would have this list and not name Paramount at all.
I agree with that because
I
when
think-
Chris just said it, I was surprised.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, it's not like if they're mentioning their favorite streaming services,
hmm
they'll get to a few before they get to Paramount.
Paramount must have some good movies though, because like
Oh, for
Paramount as a
sure.
movie studio is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did we sell you? Because I think Adriel sold me. Might go home and get Paramount. Throw it on the list.
Because you know what it is about something like Paramount is because it's not Netflix or one of these traditional streaming services,
Yeah.
you're almost unsure of what's even on there.
Mhm.
You're like, what's even on there? But then you
Yeah.
think about that they have a lot of like the cable TV shows that
Yeah.
you're not going to get on streaming services.
A million movies.
And a lot of the movies as well. So, yeah.
When you're on Prime, they push you to get Paramount, just like how Chris was saying. So they're trying to sell me.
Prime is needs to be most improved player of 2026 streaming.
Yeah. Prime, we got you. Bezos, but Prime, we got you.
Yeah.
Underrated for me, of course, as an anime guy, is always going to be Crunchyroll. I love my anime. And
Yeah.
you guys already know how I rock, so. Oh man, Adriel,
Mm-hmm.
79 episodes.
Yep. This one's an instant classic.
As per usual. Guys, we always apologize for taking breaks, but things happen in our lives. Sometimes we have to go to TIFF and mingle with the movie stars. Sometimes we're in the emergency room. Sometimes we have surprises that we can't really talk about yet. Or sometimes we hit it big on TikTok. Life hits us in different ways. Okay? But we appreciate you guys nonetheless. You already know how we close the podcast. We have our animation suggestion, our non-rap suggestion, our creator showcase. I'm going to get started. I just talked about Crunchyroll, one of my favorite animes, Demon Slayer. If you guys have not watched it, go into theaters and watch it. The Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie is one of 3 movies that's going to be dropping once every 2 years. It was so beautiful.
Better than the last one.
Yeah. The last one, I don't know what they were doing. They tried to throw in episodes and do all this extra shit. Fuck that. This was a legit, fresh content to close out the series. Infinity Castle movie did more numbers than the Superman movie. And the Superman movie did good this year.
I believe it. I was supposed to see that movie tonight, but my schedule changed. I'm going to have to reschedule. But that was my post-podcast plans, was tonight, me and my little bro go see Demon Slayer. So hopefully he doesn't see it without me, because I still want to see it.
It
But
should still be in theaters, right?
yeah,
it should be good.
But yeah, I'm with you on this one. I got some friends who have seen it. They're like, no, this is legit, and the next one's probably gonna be even better than this one.
And that one is 2 years from now, 2027.
Yeah.
And then the last one is 2029. I'll be an old man, but I promise you I will be there. It did $615 million in the box office. So shout outs to anime movies. We used to be clowned for watching them, but now they're doing big numbers.
I want my flowers. I don't know what episode it was. Could have been in the 30s, the 40s. And I talked about anime movies being the next wave. And I said, wait till that happens, and that's a real thing.
Now we're here.
It's happening.
Yeah,
we are here. And
we're here.
think about that, the fact that it did better than Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and there are people who have never even heard of Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy.
that is the world we're living in
The
right
theater
now.
I went in was fucking packed, yo.
Yeah, so...
I will say that I was probably the only reformed Gallus in there. I don't think there wasn't a lot of...
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, just true. Hey, that's true. You're right. Yeah, bring them back. Bring them back. But yeah, it was a good time. Shout out to C4. He pulled up to Toronto and we watched it. All right, our non-rap suggestion. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first, because this is one I know I haven't used before. This one's from Tame Impala. This one's an absolute classic record. Feels like we only go backwards. Yeah, this is a band that everyone knows about. This song is like pretty popular, I would say. But if you haven't heard it, go and check it out. And you've probably heard it before, like whether it's in commercials or synced for films. But one of my favorite songs from them.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Shout out to Tame Impala. I believe that Adriel put me onto this artist years ago, and I appreciate you every day for that. So
Always.
yeah. Chris, what do you got?
So I'm going to throw this back a little bit to I believe it's early 2000s, but Franz Ferdinand, Take Me Out.
Whoa!
Ferdinand.
I forget how it came on randomly, and I was like, I haven't heard this in a minute. It was one of those. Let me go add it to the.
I haven't
Put it
heard
on the Spotify.
playlist. Yeah.
I haven't heard that someone talk about Franz Ferdinand
No.
since I didn't have a beard at that time.
Yeah, no, this is like 2000. This is like probably 2006 or something.
Yeah.
Damn, I wasn't even in high school yet.
I'm
old. That's crazy.
That's a big throwback. Yeah, I like that.
Shout out to you, Chris. For me, we talked about the Super Bowl already. We talked about Adriel's linguistics partner, Fat Bunny. Please tell me if I pronounce this song right. Boquete.
Perfect. Basically bilingual.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. I can translate by the Super Bowl. I don't need the AirPods. But yeah, I chose that Bad Bunny song. I tried to listen to about 7 of them off his last album before we did the episode, because I wanted a good, fresh, non-rap suggestion, and that was my favorite one that I listened to. So yeah, shout outs to Boquete.
I love that. Listen, let us know in the comments. You guys got some suggestions for us, some new music for us. This non-rap suggestion segment is coming to an end very soon.
Boquete.
So give us your suggestions. I want to know what you guys are listening to, okay? YouTube, you can comment. Spotify, you can comment now. So listen on Spotify. Let us know what you're listening to. I'll listen to them. If you comment a song I will actually listen to it, okay? You have my word. Yeah, I think that's a great way to end this podcast. I want to thank everyone for making it this far, for listening to us. We appreciate you guys. We got some great things coming for you. And of course, we want to hear from you. themayormedia@gmail.com. Send us your questions, send us your suggestions, because we are going to involve you in this next phase of the Mayor's Office podcast. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. And until next time, know yourself, know your worth.